Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations, where today we're fighting some noodles. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm stalling while waiting for the next round of DLC to come out because there's going to be some interesting stuff there that I want to just give a shot. And then basically, once I've got my fill of the interesting quests in the next round of DLC, which comes out in 2 days from the time of this recording. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and start my next challenge run in this game. So, I mean, that'll be exciting. So, not too much longer. Probably a week or so. Shouldn't be more than a week. But yeah, this quest here, I think it's another one that doesn't really give anything. Could be wrong. But, I mean, it's got 2 monsters I really enjoy and one that I'm pretty okay with. And the ones I enjoy are not snakes. Alright, now that this guy's all softened up, we have a lot more options. Unfortunately, he's going way over there. There we go. Needed to be doing that earlier. And he's mad. I would be too if someone dodged through my laser and then freaking cut my chest. Well, he missed a stationary target. But I can't really judge. I've done the same on many occasions. Ow. Okay. These Sonics aren't really going to be useful to us anytime. Ooh, barely tagged the face. Ooh, nice. Wasn't expecting a face break. I was just happy that I, hit it for damage. Ow. So much for rolling off that fire blade. Let's just go ahead and use these first aid meds as first aid meds without shoving honey into them. I don't expect this quest to be too terribly difficult. Of course, isn't that what people always say right before a quest just completely murders them? I mean, sure seems that way. Ow. It's been a while since I've fought an Agnactar. Which is interesting, because if you had asked me back in Try, I would have actually told you that Agnactar was my favorite fight. Of course, it's been a while since then, and wow, he is just completely unflinchable during that burrow, isn't he? At least while he's raging. Got the break and he didn't even care. Poor cat. Also, I'm going to have to try and go a little bit quick in this quest, because I've got some clothing in the coin laundry in the building here. And my alarm is set to go off when it's going to be done, so basically I have probably from this point about half an hour before that happens, and I kind of would like to finish this episode before the alarm goes off. And ordinarily I wouldn't be recording while waiting on an alarm like that. But in this case, I've got to get to bed early tonight and then be awake super early tomorrow for another little expedition into Japan. Which, those tend to be fun. But it also means that I need to get some recordings done for when I'm going to be gone, because this is going to be an all-night one. So basically, I need to record tomorrow's episode and the episode for the day after. And maybe even one more after that, just in case. I would love to sever this tail, but I need him to heat it up first. Well, I mean, I don't need him to, but it would certainly help. And I mean, we've already learned that going for parts that you're going to bounce off of all the time is, you know, just a fantastic way to make sure that you finish a quest in time. But still. I don't even need parts from Agnactor. I just want to sever it. And we've lost our meter. Some parts of him we actually don't bounce with White Sharp as long as we've got meter. But I think it's just the legs. Specifically the back legs. Oh. Less interesting than riding him when his lava is hot. Also, we're going to run out of gauge up here. Not the best timing for a ride. That is for certain. At least he just gave it to us. It's kind of him. And we're just going to come on in here and, I guess, bounce off his claws. I was kind of hoping to get his chest, but whatever. Could have gone for his face, too, but that waves around too much, so I was thinking it was probably less worth going for than the chest. There goes the back, so that opens things up a little. Not as much as I would like, but still, it's something. But yeah, we really need this guy to actually go underground again. We could use our pit trap for it, but I'd rather save that for Laggy to give us a shot at breaking his back. I don't really need his shockers, but, I mean, I like getting breaks. And hey, now we can actually cut this tail because it's no longer covered in lava. Alright. Okay, hit the face. Good for damage, not good for breaks. Okay. Dang it. Well, this is probably the best thing he could have done for us. Because him just putting himself here, completely available, while also getting things heated up. I mean, that's just a dream come true. And yeah, he's enraged. I don't know why I tossed that. All right, give me some more juice. Okay, no break, but still got a hit. Need to get hits to get breaks, you know? And that was all tail. There goes another leg. And yet another. And we might get the tail here, provided the hitboxes want to behave, which they did not. Also, we probably still have a little while to go for the tail. I was mostly talking out of hope rather than any actual knowledge. All right. You can go ahead and do your things, guy. That was close. I'm actually surprised I didn't take a hit there. Yeah, you go ahead and laser, big guy. I'll have your tail for it. Okay, so it's this leg that is the only one remaining to break. Ooh, and he is tired, which means we got it right there. So this guy's fully broken. I expect him to be dead very soon, and we have missed a stationary target. You know, the thing we made fun of him for earlier in this episode. Still, a fully broken Agnactor will never last too long. I'm expecting the death at pretty much any time now. Okay, I was actually unaware that that could hit you. I knew it caused a tremor, but I wasn't aware that it would do damage, especially while I was in the air. Good job, Agnactor. You got me. Oh, stalking your way over here, huh? But he wasn't limping when doing it, so that means he actually has more health than I thought. Or, you know, not. Isn't it always fun when monsters die as you're saying that they have more health than you thought? You know, if this tail was rotated a bit, it would almost be reattached. That's unfortunate. It's always fun when you manage to, like, almost reattach a tail by killing a monster near the tail. I mean, of course, you can't actually reattach it, but you can get close sometimes. Okay, we gotta decide what things to get rid of. How about these sonic bombs? They are not going to be useful for the rest of this hunt. At least not as far as I'm aware. They were useful against laggy underwater, but only to piss it off, which... Well, it would also sometimes drop a sparkly, but mostly it would just get pissed off. I still don't know why they give us flashes for laggy. Like, maybe there's just some attack that I'm not aware of where if you manage to get it flashed, it'll fall over or something, but all the ones I can think of, flashes do not work and have to be basically in travel right as the animation starts anyway. Ooh, just barely dodged that in time. Like, I dodge that attack early way too often, which, you know, doesn't help because if you're too early, then you don't actually get the dodge. Ooh, well done, cat. And we're just gonna attack the tail right here. Also, a bit of the face. Simply because I want to save the leg break for when he's able to be knocked over with it. So, we've already gotten some really nice work in on the tail. See? It's already broken twice. That's a really quick tail break. Oh, and some of you may be wondering why I'm using ice for this quest, considering two of the monsters in it are not weak to ice. The reason's pretty simple. It's just, of all the elements that work on laggy, ice is the one with the highest average efficacy on the other two. And it's mainly this guy that does that. Yeah, ice has the highest average efficacy amongst all three monsters. Because it actually works on all three, so that's a plus. Dragon would have been it, if not for the fact that freaking... Agnactor isn't very weak to... Wow, really? No break? Well, no, we got the break, just no knockdown. Yeah, Agnactor is not weak to Dragon until you remove his lava, which, you know, that's easy enough. Also, if his lava is soft, he's weak to Dragon. But then there's this guy who, on most of his hitboxes, or at least some of them, Dragon does nothing, and the ones where it doesn't do nothing, it does next to nothing. So, Dragon is out of the question. Fire, Agnactor. Yeah, you can put two and two together there. Though fire actually does have a use against Agnactor. It can be used to soften him up. So actually it might have been faster to bring fire along just because it would, you know, make it so that we don't have to wait for him to soften himself. So let's try and ride this guy. He is one of the monsters most susceptible to riding. Unfortunately, we don't have White Sharp, but we should still be able to put some good work in on his inner leg when he's down. I just want to break it just because we don't actually gain anything by it, but, I mean, it's there. And considering when you end a ride, you're usually right next to it, like we are now. Unfortunately, with these sweeping attacks, it's a little tough to get, but we got it. So that means his frill is the only break remaining. Unfortunately, not Agnactor, Najarala is not one of those monsters where once it's fully broken, it's probably nearly dead. But we can still just keep working. Would have preferred if he had not come for me until after I finished sharpening, just so that I could make full advantage of that trap. Take, not make. But whatever. Yeah, keep doing stuff, guy. Way to put your face in the ground. Good job, Snake. Whoa there. Yeah, not going to hit R. We wouldn't have... Well, we might have, actually, with the tail sweeping by like that. That's a good knockdown. Let's see if we can maybe get this on the frill. We can. Alright, so if we get another ride, the frill will probably be broken. And again, this guy is among the easiest monsters to ride, so... Probably 3 more jump attacks, I'm going to guess. Just need to actually get them, which... A little tough when he's doing this. Ow. Don't want to get blown up by those corn nuts, because that's an auto stun. Yeah, I always dodge too early for that roar. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Because now we're out of the way. He's doing that, so we have time to eat this. And he's still by the ledge. So if we get him with one more mount hit, then my guess will have been correct. But that means we need him now to get back over here. Which he is being quite obliging. Oh, that wasn't a mount hit, that was just a tail hit. Okay, so my guess was incorrect. Quite incorrect. Okay, let's get us some gauge. Oh. Well, so much for mounting. Is there a sub? No, there isn't. I don't know why I attacked there. I was kind of wanting to get more meter, but it would all be gone before the laggy showed up anyway, so. Alright, what do we get rid of now? I'm gonna say the first aid med. And hopefully he doesn't give us anything new for this. Okay, of course he did. Alright, let's get rid of these drinks, because I shouldn't have brought them in the first place. And they are easily replaceable. Now, ordinarily, I would start out with a trap on the ground, but since we don't have Sakura/Slash ready, I'm going to focus on getting my meter and gauge refilled first, which I can only do one of those when he's in a trap. But, yeah, here comes Laggy. Just jumping out of the ground. Which, I mean, yeah, at least he's not jumping out of the sun, but still weird. Dodge too early. It's been a while since I fought a Laggy, too. At least a non-hyper one. Which is really just inexcusable. I love Laggy. Ow. Well, since we've got our meter and our gauge, we've almost got a Sakura/Slash, so I think I'll hold out for that. There we go. And then, ooh, please get the tail. Yes. But now he's enraged, so not the time for a trap. Unfortunately. Oh. I love how open Laggy leaves itself for adept players when it's doing stuff like this. Ah, dang it. It's alright. We're fine. Oh, and he is being kind enough to let us sharpen. Okay, maybe not let, but... Alright. So part of me wants to use these bombs on his back when he's in the pit, but we may be better served using them, say, after a ride or after a knockdown. Though after a knockdown would be tough because we'd have to put our weapon away and get them down and blow them up. So I think after a ride is the time to use bombs. Mainly because we can do a lot of damage with our weapon on his back as well. So, bombs. Hopefully we get dropped on a side of him where we can actually get to the back with the bombs, because... Oh, wow, that was nice. Ooh, perfect. Bomb one. Hopefully these go for the back and not the face or something. Look like they might have. Ooh, what did we break? Okay, the chest. Because if we had broken the claws, then that would have meant a missed knockdown. Well, we got our hit, and it was on the tail too, so that's nice. We need this guy to stop being so upset for a while so that we can use our pit trap. Poor cat. Ooh, just barely managed to tag the tail there. Okay. Okay. Woo. I am lucky I was able to dodge that. Ooh, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Excellent. This tail's coming off soon. Yep. Alright, looks like we're going to have no problems getting within the time limit I've got, so that's good. Wouldn't be a loud alarm, but when I could avoid having it in the first place, I'm going to go for it. Okay, he is out of rage right now. Which means I'm putting this down. Uh-oh. Ooh, almost. Almost got it down. This time we're getting it for sure. Unfortunately, we don't have Sakura Slash, but we do have meter and gauge, so we can just go wild on his back. Honestly, the face is a higher priority target. I don't know why I'm not planning to go for that. I guess because the back is just harder to reach ordinarily. Yeah, I should be going for the face before the back. There we go. Back broken. And now we can go for the face. I forgot how still he keeps his face when he's in traps. I wonder if we'll still be able to break his face. I mean, hits like that definitely help us along the way. If he leaves rage again, he's getting this shock trap. Yeah, that was me being stupid. Which happens. I'm well aware of it. It's just a little thing called greed. Maybe the flashes are just meant to stop him from using his more ranged stuff. Oh boy. Okay. I can deal with this. Isn't it fun when a healing cat seems to think that it can fix your low health with a defense horn? Okay, that didn't work. How about this one? There we go. So, I mean, if he stays still like this, that would have made the flash very worth it. Unfortunately, it only let us get one extra hit in. That's not what we were looking for. Ooh, close. Dodge too early. Something about the slope made that tougher to read than usual. At least that's what I'm going with. You can believe me or not. Ooh, we got the face. That is all brakes. So he's going to be dead soon. Okay, buddy. It's been a good run. But you're going to be through pretty soon. It's nice how still he stays after that. Unfortunately, he had to just move his face and neck out of the way of that Spirit Slash. But he couldn't for that one. Ooh, actually got the dodge there. I was not expecting that. Well, at least we got a hit before he hit us. So it looks like our shock trap isn't really going to have any reason to show up. Actually, we've got Tranks, so it can save us some inventory and increase our chances at a Sapphire. And I'm pretty sure he is ready for it by now. Ooh, and he got tired? That was excellent. Sleeping with his face partially buried in the ground. Hey, big guy. Sorry I beat you up so much. I'm glad I remembered I had Tranks. Saved myself from having to throw things away to get my carves. No Sapphire, of course. So I guess this quest gives armor stones. Not that those are terribly useful, especially because you can also get them from Hunters for Hire. And you can't even make the top tier of armor spheres with them. So yeah, I have zero need for them. You can buy anything you can combine to make with them with points. And points, you know, they are quite readily available. How many do I even have? Oh, I've just got over 1 million. Yeah, not going to be running out of those anytime soon. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we do another event quest. See you then, friends.